So before I get into anything, I just want to say, if you're in the Southern California, Northern California, Central California region, if you have a BMW and you're looking for a BMW group, BMW society, go ahead and check us out on Instagram, on YouTube. It's Urban Canvas, URBXNCANVXS, Urban Canvas. Just switch out the A with an X. It's edgy, I know. We're trying to spread the movement as much as possible. So yeah, as you can see, my my drug dealer came, taking all my money. It happens.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you niggas. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you niggas. Look, I laid down the game for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more than what they pay for you niggas. On the whole thing for you niggas. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas. It gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fast time it up. Check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you niggas scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every nigga in these streets trying to feed the babies. Single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young niggas in the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a curb server, end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up a cigar with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter shit. Nip told you fuck the middleman, I told you fuck a bitch. Fuck wearing they clothes, I wear my own shit.
What's up, everybody? It's Nika from Urban Canvas. I'm all the way here in Los Angeles, taking in this beautiful, awesome smog, as you can see. And today we have a pretty dope episode, show, talk, whatever you want to call it. So I'm with my good friend Chris, who owns a collision center performance shop. They do everything from installs to can't show you that yet. They do everything from installs to body work, performance upgrades, name it, you do it. I mean, they do it. Mostly focus on BMWs, which is one of the reasons why I'm here, because not only does he himself have a BMW, but he's an avid enthusiast, hardcore BMW guy. He's about it, you know? And that's what we like over here in Urban Canvas. We like genuine people who love BMWs. They're all about, you know, that motorsport spirit, which is what we, you know, entail. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna invite my boy Chris.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man? So, state your name.
My name's Chris.
All right, and before we get into the car and everything, I'm gonna have Chris talk about his shop real quick. So
what's up, fellas? My shop is located here in Los Angeles, California. You know, the shop is called Collision Center One Stop. This is the shop right here. Well, we deal with a lot of European cars, American cars, pretty much with any car. We work with all insurances, big or small jobs, it does not matter. We're just here to assist you guys as much as we can. If you guys are ever involved in an accident, just make sure you guys give us a call, and we're here to help you guys out.
And is there like a specific brand that you guys deal with, or is it just all car brands?
So we deal with every brand. It doesn't matter. It could be a Honda, Prius, it could be a whatever car, whatever make and model. All insurances from Alliance to Allstate to State Farm, you name it, we deal with them.
There you go. There you have it. Collision, insurances, everything. He'll take care of you. Now, on to the good stuff, the meaty stuff. All right, so here we go. This is Chris's baby. So, Chris, suspension, what have you done to this car?
So the suspension is currently riding on H&R Super Plus. Okay, it comes with the race, the T37s. It's on R888 all around. So now that's pretty much with the suspension, all control arms and everything else is pretty much stock.
What about camber plates?
Stock
camber
yeah,
plate.
we don't have none of that on this car.
All right. So why Volks? Why T37s?
I mean, I had an accident, and after the accident, I ended up just picking up these wheels from one of my boys. He was giving them to me for a really good price, so I kind of just hopped on it and got them on the car.
And how do you feel like the ride? Is it good? Is it? I mean, do
The
you feel
ride,
the difference?
the ride, honestly, with the H&R springs, man, it's beautiful. Like, just the handling on it, it's like really beautiful compared to a lot of other springs. So I would highly recommend people to go and try the springs out for their vehicles. You know, their BMWs, M3s, M4s, M2s, whatever it is that you have. Just try it out. It's completely worth it.
Awesome. Yeah, because I know you're going. You're not stock at all. So if you say there, it's a pretty decent ride. Yeah, I believe it. And how about the Toyos? Like, what's your?
The Toyos, you know, they're really good tires. You know, for the amount of power that the car is currently making right now, it's not that much of a good tire anymore. I do have traction issues, but also it's another tire where it's like completely satisfying. You know, it puts down the power, it gets the handling, so everything's really good on these tires. No complaints on them.
All right, so let's move on to bodywork. So what have you done to the car in terms of like aesthetics?
So I mean, for the vehicle, I have like the basic carbon fiber lip. You know, this is through Horizon Motorsports.
Horizon, there you go. Shout out Alex.
Yes, sir. He's the man. So I got the front lip, I got the diffuser, I got the mirror caps, I got the carbon fin on the top, and there's a couple other spots, a couple other parts that are inside the car. We'll talk about those later.
So this diffuser, you say you got from who?
Horizon.
Horizon, there you go. And what about the hood?
The hood, so this is a OEM carbon fiber style hood. This one with the CLS carbon trunk, they both came from Jamacor. Their shop is based off in Fontana. They're really cool people. They gave me a really good deal on the hood and the trunk.
There you go. You can see I'll show you guys the quality of the carbon on both products. Look at that thread. I feel like I'm interviewing like a tailor. The thread count, look at the thread count. And then, so what's going on here? I gotta ask. So, what's this right here? Is this like a custom paint job?
Nah, so the girls actually got painted a while back, and all these little chips are pretty much rock chips, you know? So everybody tells me where do I buy them and everything, but to be honest, they're painted. It's just a bunch of rock chips that hit the girls already.
So this is that one-of-one paint job.
Yeah,
Not even BMW gives it. And how about, oh, you said the trunk too, right? It's from Horizon.
It's with my boy Jamacor.
Oh, Jamacor, there we go, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give credit to Alex over here. I'm trying to get some free stuff, you know? And how about the exhaust?
The exhaust is a ARK exhaust.
Okay.
This exhaust actually came with the vehicle upon purchase.
All right, and is it like a completely full exhaust?
Yeah,
like
it's cat back.
cat back?
Cat back, yeah. So from the downpipes all the way back.
I mean, we'll do some startup sounds. Let me tell you, it's fucking loud. Sexy loud. Not obnoxious loud, like a Civic. Nothing against Civics. I love Civics, but some of y'all be doing the most. All right, so interior. What have we done to the interior?
Okay, so the interior has minor carbon fiber upgrades. You know, it has the shifter, the e-brake, the plate right there in the center of the shifter. Has the carbon fiber steering plate. Has a suede steering wheel.
And what's that little thing right there?
So over there, that's the.
Hold on, I gotta go around. Oh, peep the urban sticker. What's this little thing poking around over here?
So this thing right here is the boost gauge. So that pretty much tells me the amount of boost that I'm running on my vehicle. And if you come on this side.
All right, and we're migrating again, burning all my calories that I need.
On this side, you have what's called another gauge. It's pretty much a gauge for the methanol that I'm running on the vehicle.
So peep how he has it.
It's pretty much tucked, so
It's
if you
tucked,
get
so-
pulled over or something,
Look
plug
at
gauge,
that.
you know?
See, that's how you know he's about that life. So how many? Okay, I gotta ask. How many pictures or photos or videos have you taken in front of Rodeo Drive?
Around there.
So what do we got going on over here?
So in here, it's a road cage, which also one of my buddies at Jamacor, he sold me the cage. You know, he was able to get his guy to fabricate it for me and everything. So it took about a week to get it. So if you guys looking for a cage for your BMWs or any vehicle, hit him up. You know, Jamacor.
So is this like a welded cage? Is it
No,
a
so
bolt-on?
it's actually bolted on. So if you look right here, it's actually bolted onto the inner roll house of the quarter panel, and then on the floor itself, screwed on the floor.
There you go. Ignore the Starbucks lollipop. He was hungry. So in terms of like rigidity and like stabilization, how do you feel the cage?
Well, you know what, man? Actually, before the cage, I want to say I was pretty fast still, but it'll have a lot of like the car would just be all over the place as soon as I like get a curve or anything or something, you know. With the cage itself, it just keeps the car stable, you know. So you're able to just go as fast as you want on the turns. Obviously, I don't recommend it, but when I do, you know, like you feel the car just grip to the floor, you know. It's like there's no tug or nothing, you know.
Because I know like stock BMWs, when it comes to like corners and stuff like that, like a lot of people say like it hugs corners already.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine with this, it's like
yeah,
just
with those with stock without the cage, you'll get the what is it, body roll. You know, so you pretty much you'll feel the whole car move. You know, with this one, you just kind of like plant it on the floor and it just moves.
There you go. And how about a sway bars?
Sway bars on mine, they're stock. You know, I don't have nothing upgraded on the suspension like that. I really don't think that you'll need it. You know, but if you think that you need it, then go ahead and try it.
Because for your car, what are you going for? Like what's your aim? Is it like a track car, a drag car?
Well, to be honest, I have my plans for this car. So what I do want to do is I want to make it one of the fastest in the world, to be honest, you know. So a lot of people right now say, you know, it's one of the fastest here in SoCal. I think there's a lot more faster cars, you know, but I do appreciate the comments like that. But I mean, that's what I'm aiming for, you know. I'm aiming to have a fast car that not only is it fast, but it's also nice, you know. It's also nice, it sits beautiful, it's clean. So that's kind of what I'm going for, you know, looks and power.
I mean, if you ask me, I'd say you pretty much hit it on the spot. You can't go wrong with the Yas Marina. So now let's talk about what everybody wants to know. The engine.
The engine, let me pop it. It's a little bit dirty.
Pop this bad boy real quick. Where all the magic happens. Air comes in, happiness comes out. Peep that.
Gotta lock it,
That's
man.
that lock.
Somebody's gonna steal my intake.
Because that's the most valuable thing here, the intake.
Okay.
All right.
I look dirty.
So this is how an M3 engine is supposed to look. Rugged.
Just clean.
All right, so let's start with the basic. Induction. What have you done for air?
I upgraded to the SSR intakes.
Okay. So, question, because it's a pretty big debate. Do you notice any difference when it's inside the bay as far as like cold air intake, like front mount?
Yeah, so I mean, at first I want to do the front mount, but you know, if you really think about it, you know, all the trash and everything that goes in there, to be able to remove the intakes and just kind of clean them, it's gonna be a hassle, right? You kind of have to remove the bumper and everything. So I didn't want to do that. I mean, are they better than this ones? That's for people to find out, you know, for themselves. Me personally, I like going with this ones. You know, easy access to remove. You don't have to worry about removing the bumper or nothing, and they sound amazing. Just this cones. If you want the turbo spool and everything, you can get this cones right here.
There you go. If you want to hear the spinny boy action with cones. All right, so charge pipes. I mean, I'm pretty sure everything you got from SSR or?
SSR, yeah.
Okay. And it looks like you have a stock cooler, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people, they like going with upgraded CSF. You know, me personally, again, that's just me. I don't think it's needed. I think your stock cooling system, it's good enough for you to be able to hit high numbers. Of course, they're gonna crack over time, you know, as they get old and there's mileage on the vehicle and everything. But I mean, with what I'm running and the amount of power that I'm producing on the car, I haven't had issues with it. Everything's stock, from this to the heat exchanger to everything. ECT cooler, everything's stock.
And how about your clutch packs? Have you had any trouble with those?
No, so my clutches were actually spinning probably about like 2 months ago.
Okay.
So I went with the SSP 900s.
Okay.
You know, so they're upgraded clutches as well.
And how do you feel? Do you feel a difference? More engagement? Quicker engagement?
What was happening before is that at about like 130 miles per hour, my clutches would spin. So it'll give me a transmission malfunction light. So that's when we actually went ahead and replaced the clutches. I've never had that problem again, and it goes up to 180 if I wanted to.
There you go, 180. Wow. All right, so engine. Have you done anything to the engine?
The engine, there's a lot of rumors out there that people say that I'm built. It's a stock engine, stock internal, stock head, stock everything. The only thing that it's on the engine itself is probably just the pour injection, the methanol, and just the bolt-ons. Crank hub.
I was just about to say crank hub.
Yeah, the crank hub has to be done. It's a mandatory. There's a lot of shops out there that do it. Just make sure if you're looking into getting a BMW with the crank hub problem, make sure that's your first mod that you get on the vehicle.
All right, so obviously a lot of people have like certain shops that they go to for modification stuff, but what do you recommend, or do you have any input in that?
Well, I mean, we're at Collision Center, you know, we're based more off collision work, but we do a lot of bolt-ons, you know, pretty much like downpipes, intakes, you know, services on your BMWs and things like that. We're able to do. If you want to upgrade your turbos and such thing, you know, like we're able to perform those type of work. The only thing that we don't do here is the tuning, you know, so we're able to just put everything that you want to put on your vehicle that's aftermarket and just take it over to get tuned.
So let's say somebody want to put some pure turbos on their BMW, you'll be able to do it?
Yes, sir. Bring it in and we'll get it done.
All right, there you go. You heard it, Beamer people. Any upgrades, bolt-ons, downpipes, exhaust systems, bring it to Chris's shop. He'll take care of you.
Yes, sir.
And if you say Urban sent you, he'll give you a lollipop.
2.
Oh, 2. Damn, okay. So let's do a quick little startup just so I could get it on camera. you get any like trouble or anything with cops?
Not really, man. I mean, from my experience, you know, I've had a lot of cops like pull me over for such small things like, oh, hey, you don't have your license plate in the front or a tip, but never for the car. No.
All right. So, how about, what do you say we go for a little drive?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, before we go on the drive, I'm gonna though.
You have to turn down the music, huh?
Yeah. So we're inside the Batmobile with Chris. I'm pretty sure you heard those scrapes. So on a daily, like, okay, well, before I even ask that question, how many lips have you gone through?
Like 4 or 5.
I mean, when you're a baller like Chris, money's not an issue, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
And how about the muffler tips? Did they scrape at all or no?
Oh yeah, they scrape big time too, but hey man, you want that low life, you got to put up with that thing, man.
There you go. How far can you adjust the seats, like more, like do they hit the cage?
This one hits the cage, yours.
Okay.
Mine, I'm short, you know, so I'll have to adjust it.
Look at that, perfect. That exhaust note. So it's a beautiful day right now in Los Angeles. I just saw like 6 cops pass by, so hopefully we don't get into an adventure. How, Chris?
Yes, sir.
So we're about to hit the freeway right now. As you can see, LA traffic, but it's not really looking too promising. But let me tell you, as soon as he steps on the gas, this car, it just fucking pulls you back. Like my neck, I'm fighting with my neck right now. Like I could feel the arthritis just creeping up on me right now. I don't know how you do it.
You gotta work that neck, bro.
There you go, neck muscles, neck ups. You gotta do neck ups. Is an understatement. I could only imagine if you fully build it. Turbos. Oh my god. Let me tell you, you feel like you're flying. right, so as you guys saw, this car is fucking insane, beyond insane. I mean, when he floored it, it feels like you're not even moving. It feels like, I mean, like, you don't feel the tires on the ground. You feel like you're just gliding, like, through air. I mean, how would you describe it, Chris?
I mean, the amount of G-force that the vehicle gives you, it's up there, man.
It's gnarly, man, to say the least. But I mean,
and stay tuned for the build. We're building the motor, the head. We might add a little nitrous in there, who knows? But it's gonna be pretty awesome.
And you know, we can't wait. And of course, we're gonna be on top of it. We're gonna come back after he builds the motor.
Yeah.
He's gonna build it, nice. And anything you want to say, man?
I mean, I really appreciate my boy right here coming out to the shop, getting a ride on the M3. You know, make sure you guys support him, support his channel. And yeah, man, stay tuned for what's to come with the One Slow F80.
There you go. And again, like I said in the beginning, man, if you guys like the content, if you guys want to be part of a bigger BMW community, just follow us on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, and make sure to follow Chris on his Instagram.
That's gonna be One Slow F80, so it's One Slow _ F80.
And is it a number one or one?
Number one.
There you go. So One Slow _ F80
Sir.
to follow up with this build. And see you guys next time.
And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I